Voting underway in a historic general election in the Cayman Islands. And in sport, Barbados scores a win over netball powerhouse Jamaica for the first time in over 3 decades. I'm Ricardo Roberts, and this is Caribbean in 10 for Wednesday, May 24th. I'll be back with the details after the break.
The Sajiko Cahill School of Business and Management invites you to attend Navigating a Path to Growth, a risk and competitive intelligence conference at Hilton Barbados Resort on June 26th and 27th, 2017. Speakers include Global Strategy and Risk expert Dr. Andrea Schotter, Regional PwC Risk Assurance Leader Bruce Scott, Ms. Lisa Padmore, Dr. Delisle Worrell, Mr. Ian D'Souza, Professor Patrick Hossain, Professor Gillian Marcel, and many others. For more information, call 246-424-7731 or visit www.uwichsb.org. Secure your space today.
In this next story, Omadara Mill shares the plans of the Pan American Health Organization to improve healthcare in Tobago. Listen up.
The Zika virus isn't going away anytime soon. So doctors in Tobago who look after the health of mothers and their babies welcomed new information about modern contraceptive devices that can help to reduce the number of unwanted pregnancies.
Caymanians have started casting their ballots in a historic general election. For the first time ever, they will vote for a government under the equitable system of one man, one vote in single-member consistencies, which means they will choose just one candidate on the ballot sheet in their electoral district. There are more than 21,000 people registered to vote in the 19 electoral districts in what is seen as a straight race between the ruling People's Progressive Movement that has governed the country for the last 4 years and the main opposition Cayman Democratic Party. 15 candidates are representing the ruling party, while the opposition has 11 candidates. The party to win 10 seats will form the next government. Supervisor of Elections Wesley Howell said the counting of ballots would begin as soon as the polls close at 6 p.m. and the outcome should be known by midnight. He said yesterday that he's hoping citizens engage in a peaceful election.
We worked very hard to give them their democratic right to choose their representative. We've done our part up to now, and tomorrow will be their opportunity to do their part. But staff are well trained, they know what they're doing, and we're well organized in the background. So yeah, we're hoping that it'll be a smooth polling day.
The general election is being observed by a team from the Commonwealth Parliamentary Association. The observers, who are led by Stephen Rodan, says they will be looking at the full process of the election. Rodan said the team will have a preliminary report by the end of the week. Liat pilots are threatening to start protest action if they are not paid by midnight. President of the Leeward Islands Airline Pilots Association, LIALPA, Captain Carl Burke, says the planned action, which will take the form of sit-ins at various airports and possible picketing, could run for at least 4 days. At issue is the late payment of salaries by Liat. Burke said pilots would report to work as normal but would not sign off on any flight documents or board any Liat aircraft. He said pilots are to remain out of view of the traveling public until further instructed by a LIALPA Executive Council member. Burke said all pilots, with the exception of those on probation, would participate in the action. This protest is separate from the action LIALPA has threatened if the regional airline fails to honor a salary deal made with pilots earlier this year. The union is giving Liat until June 1st. The Caribbean Development Bank is reporting that 2016 was another challenging year for regional countries. The Barbados-based CDB says economic performance in the larger commodity-producing countries was driven by the slow recovery of international commodity prices from the 2015 lows. The bank delivered this assessment at its annual Board of Governors conference in the Turks and Caicos Islands. It says service-based economies fared better where tourism and construction activities continue to grow. Low oil prices also helped to improve the current accounts of the balance of payments in many of CDB's borrowing member countries. The bank noted that the loss of correspondent banking relationships in some countries continued to be a challenge in 2016. This led to an increase in the cost of transactions and also threatened member countries' ability to trade with the outside world. CARICOM chairman and Guyana's President David Granger has called on the international community to work towards establishing a global security system that will provide protection for small states. He said global partnerships to combat terrorism cannot exclude small countries, as conflicts between and within such states can endanger the peace of all nations. Granger made the comment on the sidelines of the Arab Islamic American Summit in Saudi Arabia over the weekend. He said small states like Guyana lack the means to combat transnational threats such as terrorism and must be able to rely on the protection afforded through international cooperation and international law. Stay with us. Your Midday Sport is next.
Grow your business or promote your event through the services offered by the Caribbean Media Corporation and CaribVision. Our distribution provides a platform on cable, terrestrial television, and websites. We cover carnivals and events from across the region. We can bring your event live and alive to the world. For music makers, program producers, businesses, we can expand your reach to in excess of 2 million households daily. Our other services include news updates to enhance your media products, studio space for program and development. We can facilitate the launch of new products and services and training. Contact us and we will help you unleash your creative ability, develop products and services, and provide the medium to watch them grow. Contact Loretta Skeet at cmccaribbean.com or call her 1-246-467-1044 or 1-246-253-3889. Call and book your carnival or event today.
We begin our midday sports with netball. Barbados turned world number 4 Jamaica with a pulsating 43-41 victory on Monday night, stealing a 1-all draw in the 3-match series and registering their first win over the Caribbean powerhouses in 33 years. Now playing at the National Arena, Jamaica controlled the game throughout and led 32-31 at the start of the final quarter, but then fell apart as the 12th-ranked Barbados outscored them 12-9 to pull off a sensational victory. TVJ's Ronaldo Brown has that story.
44 all-time, Game 1 and a 40-36 win for Jamaica in Game 2 on Sunday showed that there wasn't that much between the two teams. And when the number 4 ranked the Sunshine Girls to the first quarter 11-8, the closeness between the two teams became clearer. The Jamaicans failed to establish themselves in the second quarter as the number 12 ranked Bajans kept them in check 21-18 at the end of the first half. The third quarter was even closer, 32-31 for the Jamaicans, but the Bajans could sense blood. The visitors played a gem in the final quarter, with Shanika Wharton getting 26 goals from 31 attempts as the Bajans outshone and outscored the Sunshine Girls 12-9 to record a historic win on Jamaican soil.
And that's Caribbean in 10. Join us again at 6:30 for Caribbean Newsline. Good afternoon.